Right now, at this time in our lives, we're seeing a lot of things happen that we don't understand. And a lot of other things that are happening that we wish we could understand. I think when I was a child, I was very fortunate in that I was so tuned in only to what I found that I liked. And I so tuned out everything else. It served me well until I realized that there was more to life than just my life. And I started taking other people into account. Then it got complicated. Right now, if you look about us, you see that things are happening that seem to be very complicated and without solution. Chaos. They say our world was created in chaos. As a matter of fact, the whole entire solar system, the galaxy, and even beyond. So that chaos is a very familiar thing. And to chaos itself, it's quite at home. But for us here on the planet, it can create a little bit of a problem. That problem can be solved with something called clarity. How can we possibly gain clarity from all the chaotic things that are happening? If we look at our planet, we see that our awareness of our planet is changing with the discoveries that are constantly being made about it. There's something that's been around for a while, but I never really correlated it to something that was so familiar and likable to me, and that's called the Schumann resonance. It's really lightning. It's lightning that's happening all over the world. The lightning that happens when it strikes, it creates a certain frequency. And this is between the Earth's surface and the ionosphere that there's a cavity that exists there where the electricity occurs. This electricity that we call lightning, I've always found to be delightful. And fortunately, I grew up in places where there was plenty of it. Lightning was happening all the time. I lived in Florida where lightning was an everyday occurrence. It wasn't just a once in a while thing like here. Imagine, if you will, that there is a certain amount of lightning happening worldwide within a given frame of time that creates a certain vibration. This is called the Schumann resonance, and it has been registered at 7.83 hertz. But that has changed, or seemingly is changing, because there's more electricity happening. There's more lightning happening. We, human beings, of course, have a human body that comes from the earth. But we also are spiritual beings who, in coming together in this physical body, have a certain frequency also. The frequency of our body matches the frequency of the earth. The earth's frequency is going up. We have an automatic control system in our bodies that allow us to adjust to whatever is going on with our planet. Are you finding this fascinating?
Yes.
When I latched onto this, I thought, wow, this is exciting. This has a different twist or a different turn on humanity's awakening that makes sense from the perspective of what's happening to our planet. Our planet is stimulating our auto-compensation system, this system that adjusts itself to match what's going on with the earth. So, spiritual beings clothed in bodies of earth on a planet that has an energetic makeup that stimulates our bodies to correspond. Now, awakening, of course, happens with consciousness. But consciousness also needs to have a match through the form which it is operating, if it is in a form. So think about this now, that something's happening to the planet. It's registering. It's showing up on all of our instrumentation that has the capacity to get the signals correctly. Okay, so this is occurring, and it's stimulating all of humanity body-wise to raise the body's rate of vibration so it can match the raised rate of vibration of the earth. Is everybody going to get it? No. Not everybody's going to get it. As a matter of fact, there are basically two responses to it. One is if there is an attending awareness, a conscious awareness that something's happening to me, and there is an adjustment so far as an open mind, a heart that is operating from a basis of love, then that individual is going to be able to give the body what it needs to raise its rate of vibration to where then there is an existing harmony between body, mind, and spirit. Pretty exciting when you think about awakening happening from that premise instead of just happening from a mental awareness premise to where you realize that things are occurring in such a way to stimulate us so that we can gain a sense of clarity while all of this chaos is going on. Then the other response is, of course, I don't get this. This is not making sense to me. As a matter of fact, this is disturbing me. This is upsetting me. And if that is persisted in, then of course it can lead to an even further distancing or resisting to what is happening with possibility of just departing. The dearly departed, and don't worry, we won't bring them back. They'll come back on their own. But you look at this and you see, okay, if this is happening, then what can I do to help my body raise its rate of vibration? Well, there are some ancient techniques that have been around for a long time that are still very applicable now, and one of them happens to be meditation. To allow yourself to get quiet, to tune in, so that you can better fathom what's going on, and also with meditation, find that you can gain input from other sources that will help you in your meditation to raise your rate of vibration. Now, making reference to this, a lot of people know angels exist, a lot of people know that guides and teachers exist, and they can tune into them and ask for help from these higher beings to assist them in raising their rate of vibration. Also, where are you? You're on the planet. Get out of the cities. Get out of all the congestion. Get into nature. Let yourself get grounded. Let yourself experience some communication from the earth, from the trees. Let yourself tune into so that you can get a better feel for what's happening on that level. Drink plenty of pure water. And the reason I say this is because when the rate of vibration increases in your body, it is going to stimulate the body's water to send these electrical charges throughout the system and help the system to recalibrate to this raised frequency. You want pure water, or at least good grain alcohol. Just to make sure you're listening. Then also you want to make sure you get plenty of rest. With these kinds of things that are going on, you want to give your body a chance to adjust and to be able to then come forth. How about loving yourself? I hear so many people come to me and ask for counseling, and they say, what is one of the primary things that I need to do to help myself? And I say, love yourself. They say, well, that just sounds too far-fetched. Okay, it may sound far-fetched if you're that distance from yourself. But if you will put forth the effort to love yourself and care for your body, you're going to find that it will definitely make an improvement and help you in this. Now, I was talking about this increased electrical output in the form of lightning on the planet. Sometimes it happens in such an intense way that whiteouts occur on the graphics that are showing this increase in the lightning on the planet. Many different people, even up to thousands of people at a time, are sensitive enough to where they're feeling this, and it is happening to them. They're feeling the fluctuation occur in their physical body as well as in the mental apparatus, they say, that's operating. So the wider the band, the whiteout, the longer the wave is consistently hitting. These blasts of energy really can help humanity to awaken from the spell. Does anybody know what I mean when I say the spell? The spell that has been cast upon humanity to stay into a low, limited rate of vibration, low thoughts, low emotions. It helps to break this spell so that humanity can actually rise above it. Imagine now. We've heard so many different stories relating to the fact that this is a deliberate spell that has been cast that humanity is awakening out of so that it no longer is subject to it. Those who raise their physical body frequencies to their higher consciousness will be able to outwit, outsmart, and outplay those who wish to control them. Would you like to be able to be in a position to outwit, outsmart?
Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't that feel like a sense of empowerment?
Yes.
That's possible for you?
Yes.
All right, so just take this into account, that clarity. Clarity first is in seeing that the chaos is not a detrimental thing. That the chaos really is a change in everything from the way it was to the way it will be. That we are right here in the midst of living this in a lifetime. What a blessing. What an opportunity. What a challenge. What a time to say, I was there. I lived it. I was there. I experienced it. And boy, oh boy, did it ever feel good. Thank you very much.
For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.